Minnesota. We are back, and I want to apologize. I know, I said that I was going to do each round was going to be its own video, and I wasn't going to make you guys wait. I was going to do each round consecutive days, bang, 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 bang. I missed a day. I'm so sorry. Last night I was busy. I had so much to do. I just couldn't get it done. But we are here now, and we are ready for the Western Conference Final against the Winnipeg Jets. We are ready to do battle with a 50-win team. Now, I know I said it against the last two opponents that we played, the Edmonton Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights, but there seriously does not feel like we can win this series. To be honest with you, looking at this team on paper, it doesn't even look that spectacular. This looks like a decent team at best. But then you realize that Connor Scheifele to Foley is probably a +5, and this lineup gets a lot scarier. The one thing that really, really matters looks deep, right? Scheifele, Velarde, much deeper than ours. And then defensively, I think we edged them out defensively, but just barely. Just barely. Because Morrissey DeMello is probably like a +2, +3. And then again, they're just deep. They just have depth on this team. Now, Marc-Andre Fleury is also standing on his head, but there's honestly there's no way he can outdo Connor Hellebuck. To be honest with you, I mean this guy is he's a stud, right? He's a stud. He's like that 920 save percentage and that 227. It's similar to Marc-Andre Fleury, but if you put the Winnipeg Jets offense against Marc-Andre Fleury and then our offense against Connor Hellebuck, there's no way that their stats stay similar. So I don't know. This one, I think, I feel like it's going to be tough for us to win this series, but I also feel like it's tough to count us out, to be honest with you, because I'm not going to lie. I counted us out of the last two series and we won, right? Edmonton in 5, that was easy, right? Vegas in 6, we kind of didn't really have a single game where we felt like we where we felt like things went wrong. Like there wasn't a game where we imploded. There wasn't a game where we just got absolutely shellacked so far this year. There wasn't even a stretch of games where we just haven't been able to win. I mean, seriously, everything has gone right for this team so far, and so that kind of is also making me think like now, maybe has our luck run dry? Is this the part of the playoffs where now we face a real team and kind of things come back down to earth for us? Or can we keep this hot streak going, right? I don't know. I don't know, but we're going to find out. Our lines haven't changed at all from the last video. We're still being led by guys like Kirill Kaprizov, Eriksson Ek, and Zuccarello. Zadina is continuing to be a guy on that second line for us. Boldy is continuing to be well defensively. I mean, I think we beat them out defensively just barely because of the chemistry, right? You look at it, their defense compared to our defense on paper. Theirs looks better on paper, but we also can't see their chemistry. I'm willing to bet that we do have maybe some better chemistry than they do. As far as goalies go, we're gonna stick with Fleury. Oh, Fleury's playing way better than Hellebuck. I didn't realize that Fleury was playing so well. But now that there's a legitimate offense, I shouldn't even say that. I shouldn't even say that. We played the Oilers and the Golden Knights. That's two of the most legitimate offenses that you can find. But I don't know. I don't know if things can change, right? We had a hot start to the or a hot end to the regular season. The Jets not so much, 4-5-1. I think that was the same last 10 as the Oilers and the Golden Knights, although I can't be sure off the top of my head. Anyway, I think that's enough beating around the bush. I think we are ready for game number 1 at, I know it says Canada Life Center, but it's actually Bell MTS Center. We are ready for game number 1 at Bell MTS Center in Winnipeg. I need to set the tone early here. We need a big goal at the start of the game. Power play would be the time to do it. It's killed off by the Winnipeg Jets, and that's fine. And that's fine because, okay, Scheifele scores, and I was just about to hype up the defense. But we win games by goaltending, right? We win games by scoring 2 or 3 and limiting the other team's offense. Marco Rossi, it says power play goal, but we didn't see the power play flash up. That means it was like immediately on the power play. But we're tied. 1-1 after one. I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. We need to just keep defending in front of Marc-Andre Fleury, the Great Wall of Minnesota. And there goes Joel Eriksson Ek from the high slot. Pionk ties it up. Pionk is tying it up. This is going to be a back and forth series. Connor gets a lead for the Jets. Can we tie it back up? No, we cannot. I'm worried that we have exhausted our goal scoring. And I know it feels weird to say that when we've only scored 2, but I'm worried that that's all we got. Spurgeon gets us 1 more. We're going to end the second down by 1. So a bad period for us there. 3 unanswered goals for the Jets, and then Spurgeon answers with a minute left. That is not ideal for the second period, but there's still a whole 20 minutes left, and we're out shooting them by 6. Come on, boys. Just tie it up early. Get to overtime even. Get to overtime even. Just be good. You got to tie it up. Your power play would be okay. All right. Power play Jets. Long one. Holy. Okay. Killed off. Killed off. They tied up the shots. They're out shooting us now. We need somebody late now. Kaprizov. Rossi from the hash marks. Now hold on. Hold on. How many game 1 overtimes can we have? That's 3 in a row now where we have gone to overtime in game number 1. Let's jump into it. Oh, that tea is hot, but here we go. Puck drop in overtime, game number 1. We need a big one here. Zuccarello looking for somebody. Spurgeon, Clapper. Rebound is loose. Somebody's got to score that now. Spurgeon, come on, boys. Just get a shot on here. We just need a shot on the net in overtime. It's the postseason overtime. Any shot is a good shot. It was Kyle Connor. Jumping up on the rush, losing the puck. Just go for a line change, and somehow it doesn't fail for them. Spurgeon, that's a good back check. DeMello is still down low, fighting for it and winning. Okay, he just rocked Zuccarello. Jesus. Brodin, you got to clear it, kid. You got to clear it. Boldy, he's going to get it out, and he's just going to stop up and let the Jets swarm him. I mean, that's a play. Ehlers off the blocker. Spurgeon fighting behind the net with Rossi. Brodin's there. Just pass it up. Pass it up. There you go. I like that. All-man rush now. 3-on-2. Zadina. Shot on. 5-hole is saved. And the Jets have it. That's a good hit in the corner there from... Who was that? Number 11? Is that Rossi? No, Ehlers. There's a guy in front of the net. Just don't let the puck get there. That's a good hit there. Let's go Spurgeon. Kick it deep. Okay. Okay. Just turn it over. Now Pionk into the slot. Oh my god. Whose stick was that? Whose stick was that? Number 12? That's Boldy. Zadina, all alone, Zadina, he scores! Oh my days, Philip Zadina. That was a play there. That was a play there. Was that Boldy? Was that Matthew Boldy? Forcing the turnover in the defensive end. Starts a rush going up the other way and Zadina scores. I mean, that's how you win in the playoffs. That's how you win in the playoffs. You force turnovers and you take advantage. Philip Zadina scoring in overtime. We like to see that. And the Minnesota Wild managed to steal game number 1 in overtime against the Winnipeg Jets by the score of 5-4. We are scoring consistently, and I am liking to see that. That's one thing I'm noticing is that we have a consistent number of 5-goal games, and I am loving to see that because this team is not built to score goals, and somehow it's scoring. I just need that luck to keep going. If we can win 2 on the road like we did against Edmonton, we are in a huge spot heading back to games 3 and 4. Power play Winnipeg to start it off. That's a huge kill. Monumental, instrumental. Huge kill. Motivational, even, if you will. But they're doubling our shots. Doubling our shots. 5 to left. 5 to left. 5 to play in the first 2.5 now. Just get through the period. There you go. There you go. This is what I like. This is what I like. Games where nobody scores are games where we tend to win. I like Freddie Gaudreau crashing the net. That's his job. Big, brolic, tough guy center. Just go straight to the net, bang home rebounds. Got to kill this here. Got to kill it and you can't. Gabe Velarde from the hash marks, and that's momentum there. That's momentum there. That's why, yeah, you gotta kill that. You gotta kill that penalty there. We gotta stop taking penalties too, is the big thing. There you go. 4 in a row for the Jets. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This team has an offense. Brock Faber hooking. Why are you taking a hooking penalty behind the opposition's net? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why is my defenseman behind the net in the offensive zone? I don't even know. I don't even know. Third period. This game's over. Yep, five goals in a row for the Winnipeg Jets, and we're taking some more penalties here. Jesus. 2 5-on-3s are. I mean, how do you expect to win games like that, brother? How do you expect to win games like this? Jeez. All right, well, they almost double up on our shots. Who's taking all these fucking penalties now? Middleton for hooking, Faber for holding, Eriksson for hooking, and Zucker for hooking. Stop hooking! Stop! Why do we need to hook so much? Just holy shit, man! Get off the fucking street corner, boys. Jesus, dude. This is fucking Minnesota, not the red light district. Jesus. All right, game number 3, back at home. I don't even know. I would like to make a line change after that game, but I mean, there's nothing that I can do, right? Like it's the Lions didn't score 6 goals against us. The fucking Winnipeg Jets power play did. So there's not really anything I can do. We just got to stop taking penalties, right? Just got to play smart, conservative hockey. Boring. Boring hockey. And they scored 20 seconds in the game. The first shot. Okay. We might need to go to Gustafson. Yeah, I'm going to go to Gustafson for game number 4. Fleury is not looking too hot. 3, yeah, that's now 9 goals in a row for the Winnipeg Jets, and like 9 goals. Yeah, holy man. Oh, 10 goals in a row for the Winnipeg Jets, and it's like 10 goals on 50 shots or something like that. It's just not gonna play. It's just not gonna. Look at the scoring chances. Look, they got 3 from the slot. Who the fuck are my? Why do I have so many defensive defensemen on this team if nobody can keep the Jets out of the slot? Like, what are we doing? And how are the shots almost even? But they have 4 more goals than we do. And stop taking penalties, guys, please. Jesus. All right, another power play for Winnipeg. 2 kills in the period and no goals for the Wild. I mean, I got nothing to say. We're not scoring 4. We'll get 1. Shillington, welcome to the party, kid. We're not getting 3 more. Okay, all right. Shut me up, right? I want 3, but we're probably not gonna get it. Yeah, there you go. Appleton. That's the clincher there. Puts this game on ice. There you go. All right. Well, I gotta go to Gustafson now. That's the only line change. Oh, maybe I can find some other line changes to make. I think. I can find some other line changes to make, but Fleury is just falling off right now. Yeah, I don't hate that. Maybe Zadina can be that scorer on the third line because Rossi has 6 goals and Johansson has he's a playmaker. So maybe Johansson can find Rossi a little bit better. Defensively, what can I do? Can I move Faber up? I'd lose the +5. There isn't really much I can do. I can move Middleton up, but do I really want that? Oh, yeah. If Shillington and Faber are a -6, excuse me, and Faber only has 1 point the whole playoffs, okay, I'm going to split Shillington and Faber up. And we'll try Middleton with Faber. Goalies Gustafson. All right, these are the lines. Johan. And then Middleton bumps up and Shillington bumps down. That's kind of all I can do. There's not really anything else I can think of. Like it's not like we're playing bad 5-on. We need to stop taking so many penalties. But here we go. Game 4, most important game of the series, and you got to score first. And Kyle Connor ties it up immediately. Power play killed off. We like that. We like that. If Gustafson can be my best penalty killer right now, then that's fine. Then that's fine. Okay, we're good. If they're gonna score, just score back, right? If they score a goal, you need to score a goal. If they score 2 goals, you need to score 2 goals. That's just all we need. If we can just stick with them, then we can win. We can steal a few. We can steal a few, but we're not going to outscore them like 6-1 like they did in game 2. And we're not going to outscore them like 5-0, right? If we're going to win a game where we score 5 goals, they're going to score goals too. But that's a good second period. I like Spurgeon with that ball buster there. 94 seconds left in the period. And now you got to hold on for 20 more. Get some insurance now. Get some insurance now. That's a long power play, but we don't score. Shots are pretty well even here. Power play again for Minnesota, and you don't score. Power play for Winnipeg. That would be a crusher if they scored on that. Now just hold on. Now just hold on. 2 minutes. 1 minute. And there you go. We even up the series at 2 games apiece. I like to see that. I like to see that a lot. But I to Winnipeg now. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. If we are going to score 4 goals in a game, they are also going to be scoring with us. If they're scoring 6 goals, we're not going to score. If they're scoring 5 goals, we're not going to score. But if they're not scoring, then we're also not scoring. You know what I mean? It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. If we're winning games, it's going to be by 1 goal, and that's not good for my blood pressure. That is not good for my blood pressure. But I would really just love a tone setter here. Go into their barn and just crush them. Just kill them. I'm talking like 5-0, 4-0. I'm talking an absolute dog walk of the Winnipeg Jets. Both teams get power plays early, and neither of them score. They are out shooting us by a boatload right now. Power play 4-on-3. No goals. No goals. 5 minutes left in the first. Just get through the first. No goals for either team, and we're happy. And we're happy. All right. I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say except shoot the fucking puck at the net, please. Jesus, dude. There you go. Philip Zadina bumps down to that third line. I'm hoping that he can be a bottom 6 scorer, and he scores in the bottom 6. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Let's just... I got absolutely nothing to say. Power play for Minnesota. You need this. You need this. Okay, I'm going to change the power play after this game. Come on, please. There you go. Zuccarello. We got 2 playmakers with goals this game. Zuccarello from the slot. We like that a lot. Now hang on. Now hang on. This is exactly what I wanted. A game where you go into their barn and you just demoralize them. I like that a lot. 3-0 shutout win for the Minnesota Wild. That is how we have to win games. We have to limit their goal scoring. And now the last 120 minutes of hockey, they have 1 goal. I like that. I like that a lot. We have to edit up the power play here because there's no way that this is anything. You know what? I'm gonna stack it. I'm gonna stack it. Give me Zuccarello on that power play, and then let's match up Johansson with Rossi. And even better yet, I'm gonna make Rossi the finisher. I'm gonna make Rossi the finisher on this power play, but I should make sure that Zadina is not taking faceoffs. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. I should also make sure that this looks good here. Yes. Okay. Okay. I mean, what else? What other changes can I make to the power play? We don't have a lot of guys who score goals on this team. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough, but maybe Zadina's big body in front of the net will provide a little bit of a better screen because Rossi, yeah, he's shorter. Shorter and lighter. So Zadina, maybe bigger screen. Rossi's kind of that goal scorer on the second line right now, which is kind of weird. But anyway, let's go. Let's go. Game number 6 at home. I'd like to finish it off here. I don't want a single Game 7. I am going to save the game really quick. I do not want a single Game 7 in this whole playoff run. I want to polish it off in 6. 3 consecutive wins. Let's go home ice. Xcel Energy Center. You got to score first. You got to score first. We're getting some good shots early in the game. They took them 6 minutes to get a shot. You have to score first, and you don't. Nino Niederreiter, the former Minnesota Wild, breaks the tie with 10 minutes to go in the first. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're not going to answer back in the first, but there's still 40 minutes to answer back. The Winnipeg Jets are due. I'm not going to lie. 1 goal in the last 2 games. This team is due to just lay it on us. But we got to limit that. It's about limiting that. It's about not taking penalties, and it's about scoring on the power plays that you get. But we're out shooting them, and that's all I can ask for right now. I can ask for a goal, at least one. Please, boys. Okay. Okay. We're going down 1 into the third. I don't love the look of this. But Philip Gustafsson is going to stand on his head, and Liam Ogren is going to score. I'm calling it right now. Put it in the books. Power play Winnipeg, and they score. Nikolai Ehlers, the second liner, but Faber gets it right back, and we're right where we were. Okay, Niederreiter gets his second of the game. The former Minnesota Wild does not want his former team to succeed. Ehlers gets his second of the game, and the Jets lead 4-1. Another power play for the Jets. And this is what I'm saying. They were due for a game where they are just going to lay it on us, and we fall 4-1 in game number 6. Who is taking all these penalties, dude? Bogosian and Middleton. I mean, why is the fucking defensive defenseman behind the net in the offensive zone taking a tripping call? Can you smarten up, brother? Your mustache is fucking awesome, but your hockey IQ is minimal. Maybe do I go back to Fleury for game number 7? Is that maybe something that I can think about? Gustafsson. I mean, look at that. 948 with a 166. But I mean, Fleury is that guy. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. Think about this. I think I'm gonna. I don't know if you guys remember. I do not know if you guys remember the Montreal Canadiens GM mode, game number 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals against the Edmonton Oilers. Or game number 5, we lost. We went down 3-2 in the Stanley Cup Final, and I said, to hell with Adin Hill. Give me Marc-Andre Fleury, and he stole 2 for us. Marc-Andre Fleury won us the Stanley Cup in Montreal. He's going to win us the Clarence S. Campbell Bowl in Minnesota. Game number 7, Canada Life Center. Let's go. Let's go. You got to score first. You have to. Power play Winnipeg early. Killed off. Power play Minnesota, please. Shit. Okay, but Johansson scores from the hashies. We like to see that. We like to see that. And now you hold on. And now you hold on. And now you build a fortress in front of Marc-Andre Fleury. A 0-5-0 on the blue line. Everybody just stand, hold hands on the blue line. The Great Wall of Minnesota. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Zuccarello again. 2 playmakers. Those are my 2 playmakers, baby. Come on. Come on. Okay, Morrissey scores. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. They're going to score. This is a team that scores, and that's fine. That's fine. But we need to get one back here. We need to get one back. He can't lose the period. There you go. Zadina, I love you. I could kiss you on the lips. He's better than Foligno. He is better than Foligno. I don't care what anyone says. I do not care what anyone says. But the Minnesota Wild are 20 minutes away from their best postseason appearance in franchise history. 20 minutes away. Build the fucking wall, gentlemen. Score on the power play, please. Damn it. Kill it. Kill it. 5-on-3. Who is taking the penalties, brother? You need to stop. You need to stop taking penalties. Come on, I need somebody late. I need Kaprizov. He doesn't have a goal in the whole series. 4 minutes left. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Please, somebody late. Oh, my God. Who is taking the penalties, man? Interference at the fucking red line? Tripping behind the net in the offensive zone? You guys are stupid. Oh my God, man. And the the Minnesota Wild fall in 7 to the Winnipeg Jets. Middleton with 24 penalty minutes. He played 18 games and he took 12 minor penalties. And when you're taking that many penalties and you get 3 points, it's unacceptable. To be quite frank, it's just not going to play. It's just not going to play. There's nobody that we can blame except the offense. Except the offense, dude. Zuccarello, Kaprizov, Zadina, Hartman, they all did their parts. You just need some more scoring from the bottom 6. That's all it comes down to. That's really all it comes down to. Check on the goalies here. There's just no way that we can blame the goalies, though. I mean, look at Gustafsson. Was it a mistake to go for Fleury over Gustafsson in Game 7? Potentially. I don't think so, but you definitely could make the argument. But, I mean, look at Gustafsson. He played so well. And Fleury played so well, too. You gotta bail out the tendies, boys. You have to. There's nobody else that we can blame except the offense. You just gotta score goals, man. You gotta score some goals. All right, well, the Winnipeg Jets versus the Buffalo Sabres in the year number 1 Stanley Cup Final. Let's go ahead and save the game here. Lock this one right in. Oh, man. I mean, that's so tough. That is so tough. But what can you do? What can you do? There's 2 ways that we can look at this series, right? There's the pessimist way, where you can say, oh, you didn't win the Stanley Cup. This year's a failure. Or there's the optimist way to look at this year, and you can say that this team equaled its best franchise playoff appearance in history with only a few minor depth swaps and still 2 years left to improve. So, I don't know how you guys want to look at it, but I'm looking at it from the optimist way. This team is only going to get better next season. This team, we're going to make improvements at the draft. We're going to make improvements in free agency. We're going to re-sign all of our guys, extend all of our guys, and this team is going to be much, much better come the start of year number 2. So you can either be sad that we didn't win the Stanley Cup, or you can be excited for the future and realize that this year was still a success because we did better than any Minnesota Wild team has in franchise history. Anyway, the Stanley Cup Final, Game 1 goes to the Sabres. Game 2 goes to the Jets. I should also mention that no matter what happens here, a franchise is going to win their first ever Stanley Cup. And that's exciting. The Buffalo Sabres have chance to redeem, what year was it? Was it 1999 against Dallas? Or was that 2000? I don't remember. And the Winnipeg Jets, this is their first Stanley Cup Final appearance. So, I mean, no matter who won the West, no matter who won that series, it was going to be a first Stanley Cup Final appearance for somebody, and it's the Winnipeg Jets. Game number 3 goes to the Sabres. Okay. Game number 4 to the Jets, so it's a best 2 out of 3 now. It is a best 2 out of 3. Interesting. Me personally, even though I hate the Jets in real life, fucking despise the Jets, I hope they win so that we can say at least we lost to the team that won it all. Game number 5 to the Sabres, and they are 1 game away from winning it all. Game number 6 goes to the Winnipeg Jets, and there will be game number 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. think it would probably be in Winnipeg. I don't know if Buffalo is a 50-win team, but who knows? Game number 7, June 14th, 2024. That's soon. That's 3 days from now. Who's it going to be? The Winnipeg Jets are the year number 1 Stanley Cup champion. Scheifele finally gets it done. And Nino Niederreiter, former Minnesota Wild, will get his name on the Stanley Cup. Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. I think we're going to end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching, and congratulations again to the Winnipeg Jets on their Stanley Cup victory. But I mean, that's going to be all for me. In the next video, we are doing the draft, we are doing the re-sign phase, and we are doing free agency. Let me know what moves you guys want to make with this team at the draft and in free agency. Because I'll tell you right now, Ryan Hartman is unfortunately going to have to be traded. This guy, he has an extension, $4 million extension that kicks in on July 1st, and we just simply can't afford that. So it's probably going to make our team worse trading Ryan Hartman, but we are going to have to move on from him just because we can't afford him anymore. So other than that, let me know what kind of moves you guys want to make. I'm going to be eyeing some bottom 6 depth wingers, depth scorers, and I'm also going to be keeping the door open on a Jacob Middleton trade. That guy takes so many penalties and he does not put up any points. It's atrocious for the real-time sim. It's fine in the regular season, but it's so bad for the real-time sim. Anyway, other than those two, let me know kind of what moves we should be looking out for. And thank you all so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.